Shalom. First off and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone every will, and much peace, safety, and blessings to those the elect out there pushing this truth across the four winds and sincerity and diligence. All right, a quick lesson I'd like to get into today, basically going into how, the Lord Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, always used his prophets, to give counsel. All right, so Lord willing to be edifying. But before I start this, I have the definition of counsel, counsel. It says advice, especially they given formally. All right, it says the lawyer or lawyers conducting a case. All right, and basically and it's true, we are basically considered as lawyers. All right, because what? And when it's a case, when a lawyer has the defendant, all right, or whoever he's fighting that case for, what he's telling them, all right, he's basically in trouble and having a good tiding with the judge, all right, and also he's giving whoever the defendant may be, he's telling them hey, these are the things that you should do, all right, basically giving him advice, all right, and guiding them in their right way, all right, so that they can basically overcome and win their case. It says the counsel for the defense, all right, but this is Amos 3:7, all right. It says surely the Lord Yahweh will do nothing, but he revealed his secret unto his servants the prophets, all right. Just going into how the Most High, he always uses his prophets for everything, to get that correct counsel that that the elect might need in this sensible matter. All right, because what? You're gonna have Yahweh Shemel Shah pulling different people from and different brothers from different walks. All right, different walks of life. These people, once they give that correct counsel, they gonna put off their wickedness and follow Yahweh Shemel Shah in much truth and sincerity. All right. This is Luke chapter 1 and verse 68. It says, "Blessed be the Lord, power of Israel, for he had visited and redeemed his people, and had raised up a horn of salvation for us in the house of his servant David." All right, which was Yahweh Shai. It says, as he spake by the mouth of his prophets, as he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the beginning of the world. All right, just backing up that point, because the prophets that are here today, all right, coming in the name of Yahweh Shemel Shai, they've been since the beginning, and nothing. That's why the scriptures tell you that spirit of prophets is subject to the prophets, all right, because you come back in your same life, each time of reincarnation. This is Exodus 18 and 14. All right, going speaking on the case of Moses, because Yahweh Shemel Shai chose Moses, all right, to give the nation of Israel counsel, all right, and lead them in their righteous way. It's Exodus 18 and 14. It says, "And when Moses' father-in-law saw all that he did to the people, he said, What is this thing that thou doest to the people? Why sittest thou thyself alone, and all the people stand by thee from morning until evening?" All right. It says, "And Moses said unto his father-in-law," all right, which was Jethro, if I'm not mistaken. It says, "Because the people come unto me to inquire of the Most High." All right. So the nation of Israel went to Moses. All right. Whenever they wanted, to get correction. All right. Get that perfect counsel. All right. And because the Lord used Moses to lead our nation. All right, at this particular time, it says, "And Moses' father-in-law said, and Moses said unto his father-in-law, Because the people come unto me to inquire of the Most High. When they have a matter, they come unto me, and I judge between one and another." All right. "And I do make them know the statutes of the Most High and his laws." Why was that? Because Yahweh Shemel Shai chose Moses. All right. At this time, that was Moses' life. All right. To lead the nation of Israel. And the same thing likewise. All right. because now you have the true men of the Lord is that he had great millstone, all right, pushing his truth and sincerity and diligence, week in, weekend out, constantly putting up videos, all right, at a consistent rate, and you know, through the works, all right, that hey, these are the true men of the Lord, all right. This is Joshua chapter 1. I'm starting at verse 1. It says, now after the death of Moses, the servant of the Most High, it came to pass that Yahweh spake unto Joshua, the son of Nun, Moses' minister, saying, Moses, my servant, is dead. Now therefore arise. All right, telling Joshua, get off your ass. All right, it's time for you. Well, we're gonna get into it. It says Moses said, Moses, my servant, is dead. Now therefore arise, go over this Jordan, thou and all this people, unto the land which I do give to them, even the children of Israel. All right, have not, and this is verse 9. It says, have not I commanded thee? Be strong and of a good courage. Be not afraid, neither thou dismayed, for Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is with thee whithersoever thou goest. All right, so he spoke. The Lord had once Moses passed away, he spoken to Joshua, like, hey man, it's time for you to lead my people. All right, it's time for you to do it. And what? Hey, the Lord basically told Joshua also, hey, gird up your loins. All right, when he told him arise, like, hey, stand up boldly. All right. This is okay. This is Jeremiah chapter 1 and verse 5. All right. It says, before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee, and before thou came forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee. All right. So before the world was even created, or before we even came out of our mother, all right, before that seed was even brought forth, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua put his spirit on our seed, all right, Lord willing, just speaking, Lord willing, I bear that number, and all you other brothers that's pushing in sincerity, all right, and much diligence. It says, and I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations, all right, speaking on account of Jeremiah, because the Lord chose Jeremiah also, all right. It says, then said I, Lord Yahweh, behold, I cannot speak, for I am a child. All right. It says, but the Lord said unto me, say not, I am a child, for thou shalt go to all that I shall send thee. And that shows you the power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. He say, hey, and how strict the Lord is. Hey, don't tell me, that you can't speak. He said you gonna go wherever I send you. All right. And another thing within that is that all the doings of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua must be glorified. All right, because you can't really pick your lot. All right, and that might just be something that go over a lot of people's heads, but hey, that shows the power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. All right, you can't really pick your own lot in this thing. All right, it says and whatsoever I command thee, thou shalt speak. All right, so he didn't say, I would like you to, and the Lord didn't say, I would like you to tell this to people. Say, hey, whatever I command you, hey, that's what you're going to say. All right, it says, be not afraid of their faces, for I am with thee to deliver thee, said the Lord. Then the Lord put forth his hand and touched my mouth. And the Lord said unto me, behold, I have put my words in thy mouth. See, I have this day set thee over the nations and over the kingdoms, to root out and to pull down and to destroy, and to throw down, to build and to plant. All right, because hey, that's the occupation of a prophet. All right, pulling down the strongholds of basically. I'm gonna speak on today's case, but in East Kingdom, all right, the prophets always in the latter times was a rosing. All right. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua rose up the prophets, and they condemned the wicked, all right, and had the just brought into this truth and followed the ways of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. All right, it says, and to destroy and to throw down, to build and to plant. All right, we'll plant what? Plant their seed. All right, and those elect men. All right, and that's what we're here to do today. All right, wake up the hopefully lit. All right, and push this word and basically wait patiently until Yahweh shall return and redeem us up out of here. All right, we'll be at that number. This is Ezekiel 2 and verse 3. It says, and he said unto me, Son of man, I send thee to the children of Israel, to a rebellious nation that had rebelled against me. All right, they and their fathers have transgressed against me, even unto this very day. All right, it says, for they are impudent children and stiff-hearted. All right, and as the nation of Israel for you. All right, because what? And our people, as a whole, our people don't like following order at all. It says, I do send thee unto them, and thou shalt say unto them, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, and they, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, for they are a rebellious house. Yet shall they know that there had been a prophet among them. All right, because what? And it's true. You have 2/3 that of the nation of Israel. All right, that consists of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and natives that despise the true men of the Lord. All right, they despise it because what? They so consumed into this wickedness to where they just can't. They don't see beyond the physical things. All right, they can't see past the flesh. It says, and thou, son of man, be not afraid, neither be afraid of their words. Because what? You're going to have people scoffing against you, in your face, yakking. You're going to have people telling you, you believing in bullshit. All right, you've been brainwashed. You don't know what you're talking about. You're not a man of the Lord. It says, though briars and thorns be with thee, and thou dost dwell among scorpions. All right, because a scorpion, a scorpion is a real it's also a crafty animal. All right, and as soon as you think that is the scorpion is not worried about you, it'll do the same as a snake and what? Bite you. And that's how you gotta look at 2/3 of our people, and also these heathens. All right, because they out to get us. It says, be not afraid of their words, nor be dismayed at their looks, though they be a rebellious house. All right, and thou shalt speak my words unto them, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, for they are most rebellious. All right, so and it's true, you're gonna be, you gotta gird up your loins like a man. All right, real quick, I'm gonna get this precept. It's Isaiah 58 and verse 1. It says, cry loud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet. All right, and shew my people their transgression, and their house, and the house of Jacob their sins. All right, because what? That's what we're here for. We're here to basically condemn the wicked also. All right, and be a reproof unto those elect seeds. All right, because what? You gonna come up against some wannabe big bad wolves. All right, so those people that you can't tell me what to do. All right, and it's true. But what the Lord say, lift up thy voice like a trumpet. All right, blow the trumpet, as loud as you can. Stand up boldly, because what? We men in this truth. All right. This is Ezekiel 3:17. It says, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word in my mouth, and give them warning from me. All right, and that's why the people despise us the most. All right, because it's coming from us. All right, you might be a brother or uncle, some dads in the truth. People just don't like following order, and they despise that they somewhat know your upbringing. All right, that's why they despise it, not knowing that it's not us. All right, this is not our show at all. All right, it just so happened that we were the chosen ones that Yahweh Shai chose to obtain this truth. All right, so you're not hurting us by not taking heed, because what? whether you believe it or not, like the scriptures say, and whether they will hear or forbear. Should that let me grab that. This is on Romans 3:3. It says, "For what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of the Most High without effect? The Most High forbid. Yea, let the Most High be true, but every man a liar, as it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sins, and mightest overcome without a judge." All right. So hey, just because you despise us and thinking that your problem it lies within us, it doesn't. All right. Because what at the end of the day, these prophecies are going to continue to come to pass. All right. And Yahweh Shem Yahshai's will is going to be done. All right. And in the end, hey, everybody gonna see. All right. This is on Luke 10 and verse 16. It says, "He that heareth you, heareth me. And he that despiseth you, despiseth me. And he that despiseth me, despiseth him that sent me." All right. So your problem doesn't reside amongst us. All right. Or resides against us. You know, your problem is with Yahweh and Yahushua. All right. What the scripture says is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the Lord, and that's what a whole lot of people fail to understand. All right, but what's the scripture? And second interest. All right, it's people that was born in vanity. All right, let the multitude perish that was born in vanity. All right, and you people are the ones that's not taking counsel or in for a rude awakening. All right. This is Matthew 10 and 20, all right? Another precept is backing up the Luke. It says, "For it is not ye that speak, but the Spirit of your Father which speaketh in you." All right? Because what? Hey, these are not our words. All right? We didn't wake up and write copy the scrolls. All right? We didn't do it. Hey, these are words straight from Yahweh Shem Yahshai. All right? And hey, this is his counsel. All right? And he chose us to, like I say, obtain the true wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of these scriptures and be a reproval unto our people. All right. This is Proverbs 1 and verse 23. It says, "Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you, because I have called and ye refuse." All right. And my spirit will be pouring. The Lord's spirit was pouring out through who? And it was made known unto the people by who? His prophets. All right. The Lord always got his point across through his prophets, and for the ones that didn't listen, it was always judgment. All right. And the Lord doesn't change. You know. It says, because I have called and you refuse, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. All right. Because what? The scriptures tell you that this truth is going to be basically spoken of throughout the whole world, and then the end will come. All right, so there's no excuse of you didn't get told what to do. All right, there's no excuse, because what you have look at the social media wave. All right, you have all these social medias. You have brothers with YouTube channels, a shitload of variety of YouTube channels. All right, brothers with basically proclaiming the good things of Yahweh Shem Yahshai within these videos. All right. Hey, every 3 to 5 minutes you look, is another brother uploading a video. All right. And that shows the diligence of these brothers, because brothers really believe in Yahweh Shem Yahshai. It says Salah. Okay, this is verse 25. It says, "But ye have said naught at all my counsel." All right. So when the men of the Lord was out there on the highways and hedges, all right, trying to be guide you in that right way, what you were saying? Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna go to these committed. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go over here to this Baptist church, this Christian church. Hey man, these churches, these Christian churches, these pastors, these wicked pastors that's in these churches, is gonna be the death of y'all. All right, because y'all see these pastors out here that's gaining. All right, and basically just winning right now. and y'all see that, and it's like, oh damn, well I see them, so I can easily come up also, you know, and I can do the same thing. Hey man, it's not right, all right, because these pastors not telling you they not counseling you, right? They not counseling you right, all right. They're not giving y'all the true game on how to beat the case, all right. It says I also, verse 26, it says, I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear coming. All right? And once again, the Lord is going to use his prophets to what? To laugh at y'all. Because what? Y'all had a chance. All right? When we was out there being reprovers to y'all and constantly giving y'all the righteous guidance, all right? Y'all wasn't taking heed. And you wasn't taking heed to us. You weren't taking heed to the Lord. All right? It says, when your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, it says, then shall they call upon me. All right, and that's the nation of Israel for you, especially the tribe of Judah. All right, you so-called Negroes, because you Jacob be all fine and dandy like nothing's going wrong, but as soon as you have a problem, who you calling on? The Lord. You know, it's been hypocrites. All right, and you got to call on Yahweh Shema Shah through the good and the bad. All right, it says, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. Why I won't answer? Because it's gonna be too late then. All right, it says they shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. It says, for they that hated knowledge did not choose the fear of the Lord. All right, because what they despise the true wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures. It says, they were none of my counsel; they despised all my reproof. Every thing that you was going off on and you got corrected on, you despised it. All right, why? And that all stems from Jake don't like guidance. All right, Jake can't be steered in a righteous way. Jake don't like counsel. Jake like to do what he want to do. All right, and Jake think the world revolve around them. All right. This is 1 Corinthians 4:9. For I think that the Most High has set forth us the apostles last. It says, as it were appointed to death, for we are made a spectacle unto the world, and to angels, and to men. All right, and Yahweh Shema Shah raised up his true prophets like he do in every kingdom. All right, whenever a kingdom is about to be destroyed and a new one is going to be built up, and the Lord, let me get this pretty real quick. The Lord always uses his prophets to basically condemn and okay, this is Ezekiel 2:10. It says, and he spread it before me, and it was written within and out, and there was written therein lamentations and mourning and woe. All right, these scriptures. All right, and that's what the prophets go out and basically teach. All right, lamentations, mourning, and destruction. All right, because of the times that's coming to or the destruction. All right, and these bad things that's going to come upon the face of America. Hey, if you're not right with Yahweh Shema Shai, you will be destroyed. All right, point blank, period. I'm going to give verse 10. It says, we are fools for Mashiach's sake. All right, speaking about the true prophets. It says, but ye are wise in Hamashiach. All right, we are weak, but ye are strong. It says, ye are honorable, but we are despised. All right, why are we despised? Because what? Despite of the fact of only the elect gonna get this. All right, if you're not of the elect, you hate us. All right, you have these wicked elites of America that knows that we the true men of the Lord. They hate us. These heathens hate us, not knowing that they not shit either. All right, the Judite woman, everything is just told out of order. All right. It says, but we are despised because what? And they worship these pastors. All right, these false prophets, they worship them. All right, that's why we are despised. This is Revelations 22 and verse 11. It says, "He that is unjust, let him be unjust still. And he which is filthy, let him be filthy still. And he that is righteous, let him be righteous still. And he that is holy, let him be holy still." All right, and within the scripture, it shows you the different lots of men. All right, because what you have people not want to follow order. You have people being wicked. All right, not taking heed to the scriptures. So it tells you, hey, don't try to change your lot, or hey, once those the doors of repentance close. All right, it's gonna be too late. You have to, hey, your lot must be fulfilled. All right. So if you're unjust, hey, stay unjust. If you're filthy, all right, hey, going out being a whoremonger, committing all this adultery, eating abominable foods, hey, stay the same way. And he that is righteous, hey, the prophets, it tell you that hey, the elect is not gonna be plucked out of the hands of Yahweh Shemi Shai. All right, so you know that for sure. It says, and he that is holy, let him be holy still. All right. This is Ezekiel 33 and verse 33. It says, "And when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come." All right. Hey, so though it, although it tarry, hey, wait for it, cause hey, it will come to pass. It says, then shall they know that a prophet had been among them. All right. So going into Wisdom of Solomon, I think the 5th chapter. All right, tells you how they gonna be like, damn. So hey, this person right here, hey, this is how is his number one of the saints. All right, just roughly paraphrasing it. You know, hey, everybody, the whole world is gonna see. All right, that what they didn't take heed until Yahweh Shemi Shai, hey, from their prophet that was sent to them. All right. So hey, when everything happens, hey, don't try to change your lot and say, well, I didn't get correction on this, or I didn't know. I'm sorry. Hey, it's gonna be too late. All right. So with that, Lord willing, this quick lesson was edifying to your occupants out there. I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone every will, and much peace, safety, and blessings to the hopefully elect out there pushing this truth and sincerity and diligence. Shalom.